we have Konichiwa. Further back, another length and a quarter behind is Smile Around, has also been niggled at this stage. Ultimate part travelling about 5 wide off the fence. Iron Fist in the aura as they straighten up for the final run, and into the final 300 meters, and his glorious days still continues to lead this field, leading the pack by about 2 in front, given a couple of backhanders from the one which is warming up at the outside. His Elite Agent comes up with a rattle on the outside. It's going to be Elite Agent on the outside, goes ahead by about 3/4 a length, now starting to 2 in front. In chases Fierce Fighter, the rest are in futile chases. Elite Agent has left the field and is going to win this race by about 4 lengths in front.
This is a very special moment because Elite Agent is late Rashid Bairamji's horse. So tell us about, how you're feeling.
That Sir's horse, I trained first of all thanks to Sir, and I won. There is a great horse, and great horse means B class. But I trained that only. I'm very happy to train Sir horse, and I won. I'm very, very happy.
I got drawn inside and I got the decent pace. Just I settled, I followed the pace and into the straight I just given out and she's full on. That's it.
Philosophy comes in next. A gap of 6 lengths behind, we have Romantic Heart. On the inside, a Spirit. Ooh La La is the back marker as they make the run towards the final 400 meters. It's Ravishing from on a tight range, opens up a 4-length gap in front of You Can. In behind that we have Aguila. Philosophy is looking for racing room. Approaching the last 200 meters, it's Ravishing form, ridden out hands and heels by jockey Suraj. Narredu is out in front, close to about 3 lengths in front of Philosophy. On the outside is You Can. Approaching the last 50 meters, Ravishing form is clear, close to about 2.5, 3 lengths in front of Philosophy.
It was really heartening to win today because, Uncle was always so proud of me. Always guided me. And, losing was awful. But the fact that we can win for him, and on a day like this, is really, really special. And with a horse that is owned by him. So I'm really happy about that.
I'm sure he must be really proud of you now.
Really, somewhere. He never held back. When it came to himself, he was the picture of humility and he was classy and he was cool and collected. But when it came to his son, and when it came to me, it was all the poise went out the window. It was all tears and like hugs and which you couldn't escape from, and it was all emotion. So with himself, he was very relaxed, but with us, it was he would be very, very happy.
This I tell you. Now let's talk about Ravishing form. Congratulations on your win. Tell us about this horse.
Well, he's out. He's Speaking of which by Adiala, and I've always been a big fan of Speaking of Which, because my very first classic and very first Indian classic was by Speaking of Which Stallion out of Appeasing, which was Gift of Grace. I've always been very fond of this horse. I find them very easy to train. They're very intelligent horses. They're not difficult to understand. They have a lot of spirit, as you could see. Ravishing was Ravishing form. He was named by Mr. Sonawala. I think he couldn't have named him better. So that's the story. When I went to Amita's farm, she sort of teases me. She says that, everybody else is looking at Maltese. You're the one who's looking at Speaking of Witches. So I said, well, he's my favorite stallion. I do like him so much.
I was very confident, and this is my first baby win in Bangalore after a long time. And I hope to win many more races.
We hope the same. Tell us about the pedigree of this horse.
This horse is very well bred. It's by Speaking of Which Adela, and is bred to stay. And I think he will go far in racing.
Adela is not far behind as they swing around the corner and straighten up for the final run, and they have been followed by Proudwish and trading the field as they begin to negotiate the bend and straighten up for the final run, and round the turn and into the straight, and the one which comes along first is Blackwest, now has quickened well, almost about 2.5, 3 in front. In second is Mrs. Tacha. FRP is the one which is putting it around on the outside. Behind them will be Lifeisamiracle is also coming into contention on the outside. But Blackwest has that still lead of about 2.5 in front of FRP. Lifeisamiracle eating up ground on the outside. It's going to be Lifeisamiracle on the outside from FRP. Lifeisamiracle from FRP. Lifeisamiracle one is the winner of the Indravati plate.
She'll go a little more longer because her breed is a little more longer distance. But she is 7-year-old. She's performing a bit late. Now she is coming up. I think she'll repeat again.
In second, Lord Frankel is racing next. In behind that we have Hope Island. Further back in the field is Gold Grey. Holding the fence is Southern Power. Ozark comes in next, being joined on the outside by Welcome Surprise. They've got about 350 meters to travel. It's Sensational Grey, about 3 parts of a length in front of Lord Frankel, is moving nicely in the center of the racetrack. In behind that we have Candlelight Queen approaching the last 150 meters. It's Lord Frankel who struck the front, who has opened up a gap of 3 lengths in front of Sensational Grey. In behind that is Queen Regnant. Approaching the last 50 meters, Lord Frankel is clear about 4 lengths in front of Sensational Grey.
Yeah, I think he's a very well-bred horse. He is by a stallion called McPhee, who was a multiple Group 1 winner and a Group 1 producer in Europe. So we had a lot of hope on him.
Very good training performance by the boss. After 2 years, to get him back where he is. Like I said, I only had the point and shoot, and 2 years is a long time off the course, and to get him where he is, and fair play to Connections and the boss for the patience with him. And he looks a nice horse going forward.
Antibes is ranging up, approaching the final 500 meters, another 3.5 lengths behind. Niggled at the stage there is Grey Channel. At the top the home straight, it's Green Channel from Antibes. In behind that is Grey Channel. Green Channel about 3 lengths in front of Antibes. Green Channel about 3 parts in front of Antibes. On the outside is Antibes, who's taken over the running in the hands of jockey S. John. Is clear about half in front of Green Channel. Antibes from Green Channel. Landing up in the second spot there is Grey Channel. Antibes from Grey Channel. Antibes wins it from Grey Channel, then there is Green Channel.
I was nervous that the pace wouldn't be right. She's a temperamental filly, so I just wanted her to cross the marker where the horses pull up. That's close to the 1700 meter marker. And then after that, if the pace was slow, I'd instructed him to go and make it.
Speedster, Salazar with a little bit of jostling out there at the final turn, and then comes Towering Presence and Automatic in the order. Salazar comes and assumes command at the final home straight and goes into the lead, steps up the momentum to over 2.5, 3 in front of Speedster. For the back is Automatic, then we have Towering Presence. Pisate is dropping back to run last, but inside the final 250 meters, Speedster on the outside, comes, assumes command, goes ahead by about half, 3/4 the length, now striding clear to over 3 lengths in front of Salazar. Automatic is now more up to 1 second, then we have Towering Presence, but Speedster has wrapped up the stall stakes, almost about 6 and a confident victory.
It's a very average Pinson versus Auto Tinkerbell. They have done well for me, especially the Pinson stallion, whichever baby before this I had Nanni Pari, which was again Pinson. They have done well for me, and she's done very well for me. She ran second in the Oaks, 4th in the Derby, and then she went off form. Now she's just coming back to herself. She has the ability, though she's a small lightweight filly, but still she's got the big guts, heart in her.
third and second. Another 2.5 lengths behind is Hooves as they race away towards that final turn and swing around the corner. Alberta is not far behind. Then we have Harmonia. Katana comes next. The response and set to win in the order as they take up for the final run. And into the final turn of about the 300 crowd in this race. 1,000 words now being collared on the outside by Brunner, just getting a backhander. And Hooves is also catching up with the front runners. Comes up with a rattle on the outside. It's going to be Hooves on the outside. Goes ahead by about half in front. Now lengthening his stride toward 2.25 in front of Brunner. Alberta moving into third at this stage, but inside the final 50, Hooves has won the right shoot play from Alberta, finishing on second.
Traveling in between these two. Flamingo Road comes in next. On the outside is Twinkle Feet. Striking Memories about 4 deep off the fence. See My Heels is holding the fence. The one who's produced about 6 wide off the fence is Gypsy Taito Alba. In behind that is Venus Bay. Inside the last 300 meters, it continues to be Smithsonian about 3/4 of a length in front of Aztec Queen is on chase. In behind that we have Shining Rock. For the back in the field is Twinkle Feet. Approaching the last 150 meters, it's Smithsonian close to about 3 lengths in front of Smithsonian. On the outside there is Twinkle Feet. Even more wide on the outside is In a Breeze. Smithsonian is going to win the last race of the day out of